Hey guys, Ryan the Fan Guy here. Here we have two Casablanca Panama 2 ceiling fans in weathered copper. So yeah, I want to do these because I've seen them like this in the Casablanca catalog. I like weathered copper Panamas with K4Ss. So these fans replace Modern Fanco Industries, and then the Industries replace Capistranos, which are now in the basement. I still have them, by the way. I'm not getting rid of them. But yes, so these fans are weathered copper, and you know doesn't perfectly match with the bright copper, but but it's perfect. It's okay. I can live with weathered. It kind of matches the blades kind of match it though, so I could live with weathered copper in here. So the Industries, I kind of got tired of reaching the reverse switch, and I kind of got tired of them being in here. So I'm fine to put something that's more upfitting my childhood, especially since I got a Casablanca logo in here. I kind of wanted to go a little more traditional as well in here. So until the Atria is built, these are going to be in here because I do want the Atria to be in here or something really big or Holliston in here. But for right now, I'm going to live with Panamas in here, which, people are like, oh, Panamas are a boring fan. But no, I like the weathered copper. I almost got one of these in weathered copper, but my parents had to, my parents wanted me to save money for other trips and such, so. But maybe eventually I'll get one of these in weathered copper, so. But for right now, this is how I'm going to do it, so. So anyways, here is demo mode. In real life, since the weathered copper was introduced in 05, this is when they put the lower pitch piezo and the quieter one, but I had these from the motors came. I think these noisemakers came from a Victorian too. So here they go. It's speed 3. These lights are so bright. I keep them on dim usually when I'm in here, or when I have the recessed lights on, I keep them off. But I'll use them for extra light if I need extra light in here. So sometimes I kind of miss having fans with lights in here. Speed 4. Nothing has really changed in the bathroom or... Let's wait for this one reverse. Nothing has really changed out here or in the bathroom, but I have these in here now. This is a perfect master bedroom fan. I like weathered copper. Either I'd want to do an Atria in here or a Brescia. Brescia would be a pain to make, though. Or Brescia. Hey Matt, could you turn that off, please? I'm doing a video right now. I don't want to get copyright in there, so. But here's spin down. Here's demo mode. Over. And that one's almost done. Thank you. Alright, cancel demo mode. You can see the skies are bright. I'm going to put the lights on so you can see a clear view of them. That looks pretty. Not going to lie, but this is just very pretty. But nothing has really changed out here, like I said. Lanais are still there, not going anywhere, but I'm going to put them on Lutron wall controls eventually. Are they, let's see, the first gen or second? First gen. First gen Lanais out here in wash bronze, so I would want to find a good finish for restoration bronze for second gen. Because I think I may change, if I do restoration bronze, I might change these for restoration bronze. But for right now, I live with the wash bronze. So anyways, here is the lights on both of them. That looks very pretty. There's light on this one. This one's near the fireplace. These fans really help. If in the winter time and I use them, they really help circulate the fireplace. Light off. Light off. You've seen it on bright already when I did demo mode, so I'm not going to put any brighter. So, speed 1. and this is a pretty good speed. If I do want it on a lower speed in the wintertime when it's like freezing and I don't want that much air circulate. The ceilings are high enough so they circulate, but sometimes if I just want to look at them in the wintertime under the fireplace, I'll just put them and want a static view in my room. I'll just put them here usually on speed 1. Here's speed 1 on the one over my bed. That is just beautiful to look at on speed 1. They both have the XLP motor, by the way. Somehow the one over my bed spins slightly slower, but not too slow. It still spins 200 on high. But I can live with it, though. Here's 1. Anyways, here's 2. I'd mostly keep these here in the wintertime if it's really cold. But these always stay on speed 3. Which we'll get to. Let's do speed 2 for right now. This is a good speed to have them on as well, too. I think it's going to turn dark out again, but I'm not sure yet. Starry Beach poster. I add more music posters. I added, well, it's on speed 2. I add top loaders. Never Stop Wondering. What's this one? Onka Monka's. Onka's Big Monka. And Superglass. I added Sublime. And the alt rocks I've always added. I added Steve Miller. Bob Dylan. Rolling Stones. T Swift. Music. Pink Floyd. Tom Petty. I also put Eras Tour. Like put another T Swift. This is the Eras Tour. I put Coldplay under Casablanca. Fanimation, Bon Jovi Crush Tour. I might add some more music posters, but I'm not going to put anything here because I want to look at the beach view. Well, to relax me sometimes, to have a nice aesthetic in here. It's a pretty good speed too. Here's 3. And yes, this is the speed I like to have. This is the speed I prefer having them on usually is right here. When I'm in, pretty much 24/7 these run on this speed usually when I'm here. Because I don't like it any high. Like the highest I'll run it on is sometimes when I have the windows open is 4. But with the AC on, these usually run here, usually on speed 3. Let's put the lights on. 8 minutes, but I'm not going to show reverse. There's speed 3 of the lights. All right, speed 4. I have my 2 brushed nickel ones down there. I might do another video of those soon. I'll do Ireland, Sweet Ireland. I've been there before. It's beautiful down there. There's speed 4 with the lights. This would be the highest I'd run them on mostly, but if I need to air out the room, they'll be on 5, but no higher than 5 usually. Like, I barely use speed 6 unless if I'm doing a demonstration video or once in a while, maybe, but rare, once in a while, but rarely on speed 6. There's 4. Let's turn the lights off. 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 Here's 4. The lights without the lights. Here's 5. Come on. Now, speed 6, I don't really run them on because I don't like to abuse the flywheels on these. And these are flywheel fans too, so. Here's 5. Only time I'd probably have them on speed 6 is if the AC's broken. I'm really hot, but so far, luckily, the AC hasn't been broken yet, so. And it's working just fine here, so. I've not tested the AC yet. I have to go and test the AC soon. But I put these in for now, so. Here's 6. Speaking of speed 6. They move a lot of air on speed 6, but they're pretty high up, so. You don't feel that much, but, you know, you can feel some. You can feel a breeze under it. Like, if you're close to it, then you can feel it, but, you know, you can feel some here, but, you know, they're pretty high up, so. But they actually do well circulating the AC on the lower speeds, pretty much. Like and speed 3. So, this is the speed I like. Which is how I like them. And here is spin down. So let's shut them off. I'm not going to turn the lights on. $11 already. Wow. I'm covering up Bob Dylan's being covered up. Forgot to mention knocking on heaven's door is on there too. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. You got that James Dean, making the na 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 na. TikTok. But yeah, I've always wanted whether copper or burnished bronze when I was a kid. Like, that burnished bronze wasn't with the Panama, but burnished bronze, I think, was with the 19th century. But anyways, here's reverse. I think, you know what, let's show reverse. Speed 1 reverse. I'll have them in reverse in the winter time usually. 2 reverse. But I'll have them right here if I want to look at the fireplace and want to have an aesthetic look. I'll have them on speed 1 reverse. It's sun setting again. Here's speed 2. Here's 3. This is a good speed to have them on as well. Life is a highway. I want to drive it all night long. Here's 3, 4. Oh, don't give me, that's a lullaby, so. But my phone does that a lot for my bedtime reminder. It's 5, 5. And here's 6. There's 6. they're going downdraft. Let's shut them off here. Anyways, that is it. That is the Casablanca Panama 2 ceiling fans. Thanks for watching. Enjoy, like, comment, and subscribe.